Hey guys, welcome to Top Videos, and welcome to Jake Watches, and today we're doing a Jake Watches on Dear Dad, which according to some of my friends is going to piss me the fuck off, and usually my friends are quite right. So you may see me rage at a YouTube video, one of the pure fascinations of Jacob, why he rages at YouTube videos. Been a while since I've got truly upset by some content online, so hopefully today will be the day again. And you may also notice I'm wearing some really crappy headphones that are held together by sellotape. Yeah, I ordered some headphones from Amazon a couple of weeks ago. They never got here, and I was quite surprised because they said delivered, but they weren't here. So I went up and said, "Hey, what's going on?" It turns out my Amazon account's been suspended for about 6 months. Which also explains a couple of things, so I'm kind of on a oh shit kind of moment right now. So, oh shit. But anyway, moving on to the video, let's watch. Oh, only like 3 people will get that. Ha, inside jokes. Anyway. I don't know what this is about. I literally know nothing about this. All I know is it's some sort of weird short film. And it's gonna piss me off.
Dear Daddy,
Scottish accent.
I just wanted to thank you for looking after me so well, even though I'm not yet born.
What? Okay.
I know you already try harder than Superman. You might even let Mommy eat sushi. But I need to ask you a favor. Warning. It's about boys.
The devil creatures themselves! Jesus Christ!
Because
Imagine this going to be quite sexist, isn't it?
you see, I will be born a girl, which means that by the time I'm 14, the boys in my class will have called me a whore, a bitch, a cunt, and many other things.
Well, you're pulling the shirt down, so presumably you thought it was too short in the morning. Wear a fucking different shirt, you fucking slag! But moving on. Oh shit, I'm just forwarding the stereotype, aren't I? Ah, shit. But, by age 13, you're going to be called, what was it?
Born a girl, which means that by the time I'm 14, the boys in my class will have called me a whore,
A whore.
a bitch, a cunt, and many other things.
Right, I've been called a faggot, a dick, a cunt, piece of shit. Basically any name you can think of at school. Amongst basically nobody else. It's not because you're female. It's because you're in fucking high school, you dumb shit.
It's just for fun, of course.
Exactly, just about dodging your fucking tears, you dumb shit!
Thing boys do. So you won't worry. And I understand that. Perhaps you did the same when you were young, trying to impress some of the other boys. I'm sure you didn't mean anything by it. Still, some of the people won't get the joke. And funnily enough, it isn't any of the girls. It's some of the boys. So by the time I turn 16, a couple of the boys will have snuck their hands down my pants while I'm so drunk I can't even stand straight. And although I say no, they just laugh.
Okay, there was nothing wrong with that. Sorry, he put his hand down her pants, she pulled it out. That was it. That's it. Zero, end of exchange. Or is this rape? It's like, if I did that, and that is, I've now raped myself. That was
It's funny, right? If you saw me, Daddy, you would be so ashamed. Because I'm wasted. No wonder I'm raped when I'm 21.
What? That is one hell of a jump you've gone there. From you saying no and then literally respecting that, to being called some names in high school, to you being raped. I don't think they were connected. Just me, That's like me. That is like me. Okay, I've left high school now. I'm out of high school, and that is like me Because I was called names in high school, and it's like me if I got mugged tomorrow I can say it was a, like, say, okay, there was a particular person in my high school that just so happened to be black. That's not a descriptive character. There were plenty others in amongst them. This is just the one I'm going to pick for this dilemma. And essentially, okay, he was black. Say tomorrow I got mugged by a black guy. I can then, by your logic, say, okay, this proves that black guy, you swore at me in high school, then another one's mugged me on the street. That means all black guys are fucking horrible. Same logic. Oh god, it's 5 minutes.
21 and on my way home in a taxi driven by the son of a guy you went swimming with every Wednesday. The guy who always told insulting jokes. But they were, of course, only jokes. So you laughed. Had you known that his son would end up raping me, you would have told him to get a grip.
Okay, so let me just tell you this, lads. Okay, so if you're a guy and make a sexual comment about a girl, you know, you're gonna be a fucking rapist. And if you hear a person making a sexual joke and you're a guy also, stop them, because there's a chance they will rape your future daughter that may or may not exist. Right.
But how could you know? He was just a boy, telling weird jokes. And in any case, it wasn't your business. You were just being nice. But his son, raised on these jokes, becomes my business. Then finally, I meet Mr. Perfect. And you're so happy for me, Daddy, because he really adores me. And he's smart, with a great job, and all through the...
He's gonna turn out to be a rapist. Don't turn out to be. He's gonna turn out to be a rapist. He's gonna turn out to be a rapist. He's gonna be a rapist. He's gonna be a serial killer, rapist, child pedophile with pictures of dislayed dogs on his wall, isn't he? Fucking know he is.
Winter, he goes cross-country skiing 3 times a week, just like you. But one day he stops being Mr. Perfect.
Oh.
And I don't know why. Wait, am I overreacting?
Yes. Yes!
One thing I do know, I'm not the victim type. I'm raised to be a strong and independent woman. But one night it's just all too much for him, with work and the in-laws and the wedding coming up. So he calls me a whore. Just like you called a girl in middle school a whore once. Then another day, he hits me. I mean, I'm way out of line. I can really be a bitch sometimes. But we're still the world's greatest couple, and I'm so confused because I love him and I hate him, and I'm not sure if I really did do something wrong, and then one day he almost kills me.
You're not doing gradual steps here. You're going, he was amazing. He was wonderful. He raped my asshole. That's essentially the same sort of jumps that you're making here, but you know what? Go fuck yourself.
It goes black. Even though I have a PhD, a fantastic job, I'm loved by my friends and family, I'm well brought up, and nobody saw this coming. Dear Daddy, this is the favor I want to ask. One thing always leads to another. So please stop it before it gets the chance to begin. Don't let my brothers call girls whores.
Because they'll turn into rapists.
Because they're not.
Let's look up the definition of whore.
Whore.
Whore. A prostitute.
And one day some little boy might think it's true. Don't accept insulting jokes from weird guys by the pool, or even friends. Because behind every joke there is always some truth. Dear Daddy, I know you will protect me from lions, tigers, guns, cars, and even sushi without even thinking about the danger to your own life. But dear Daddy, I will be born a girl. Please do everything you can so that that won't stay the greatest danger of all.
So, essentially all guys are rapists? Is that what we've gathered here? That if you tell a joke in high school or middle school or something, you're immediately going to be a fucking rapist? Is this what we've gathered? Is this what we've established here today? Is this what you want us to believe? Because I fucking believe it. I'm on your side. All guys are rapists. I want to take this seriously, but I just don't at the same time. I don't want it. I'm just trying to check Twitter. Okay. That's probably a sign, isn't it? Okay. I'm done with this video. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed it. There's Twitter. Isn't it sexy? When I liked the phone, I went to a dating app.